This bruschetta appetizer is our go-to cookout recipe. It's fresh and it's light and it's really great for entertaining because instead of it being like the super intricate, you have to assemble all these little bruschettas, people can come in and make their own. So it's like fancy food for casual occasions. You're gonna add 3 tablespoons of balsamic reduction to a medium-sized mixing bowl. You can buy this at the store, no need to make it yourself. Then you'll add in 3/4 teaspoon of kosher salt and 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, along with 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Give that a good whisk, and it's on to the tomatoes. For the tomatoes, you'll need 4 medium-sized tomatoes. We're gonna make sure that we get them good and seeded. So go ahead and chop those tops right off. And then I just like to use my fingers to pull out the seeds and give them a little squeeze over a bowl. Make sure you get as much seeds and pulp out as you can. Chop up your tomatoes and add them to the bowl. Now you're gonna mince up 2 cloves of garlic. Add those to the bowl as well. Next comes 1 shallot. Give that a good mince, add it to the bowl. Now you're gonna bring in some fresh basil. Give that a rough chop and add 1/4 cup to the bowl. Stir it all together and let's make some toast points. You'll need 2 demi baguettes or 1 whole baguette, and you're just gonna slice that bread at a 1/4 inch bias. Then you're gonna lay that on a baking sheet, and rather than drizzling with oil, I like to bring in some olive oil cooking spray. You get better even coverage that way. And just spray that right over the top of the bread, flip it, and spray again. Give it a light sprinkle of kosher salt and pop it in a 425-degree oven. Bake for about 8 minutes. Now for the creamy pesto sauce. You're gonna add 1 cup of basil leaves, 2 garlic cloves, 1/3 cup of pine nuts, 2 tablespoons of freshly grated Parmesan, 2 tablespoons of fresh squeezed lemon juice, a pinch of kosher salt, and a pinch of black pepper to the bowl of a food processor fitted with a blade attachment. Process that until the basil looks nice and minced, and then you're gonna drizzle in about 1/4 cup of some high quality olive oil. Then you'll just let the food processor run until that pesto reaches a creamy consistency. The last part of the dish is by far the easiest. You're gonna grab 1 cup of ricotta cheese, hit it with a pinch of kosher salt, and stir. To assemble your appetizer, you're just gonna add the bruschetta in a big bowl, plop it right down in the center of a platter, bring in the pesto and the ricotta, add them in on the sides, and fill in any empty spaces with your toast points. Then when it comes to actual bruschetta assembly time, I like to add a good smear of ricotta straight down on the toast point, top that off with a spoonful of the bruschetta, and then you'll add a teeny little dollop of pesto right over the top. If you're looking for more amazing recipes to beat the heat this summer, be sure you check out my summertime recipes playlist next.